Welcome back to another episode of Healing the Healers. I'm your host, Kayla New York. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're talking about they see you coming. They see you coming. When you're wounded, when you're hurt, when you were never loved, when not never, never is a very absolute word, but when you weren't loved, when you really needed it, predators and people see you coming. They know who the person is who's not having a good life. So what ends up happening is they sneak in, right? They sneak in with promises of, yeah, I know how to take care of you. Yeah, I love you the way you want to be loved. Of course. And then they weave a web and it gets you stuck. And then you're sitting there and you're like, but they gave me what I wanted. And then you're like, but now they're not giving me what I wanted. So what you start to do is you start to chase them. Hey, I know you can do it, so please do it. That yelling upstairs, that's Dylan. He's probably hungry. But anyway, it's going to get crazy because Jaden's going to be like, what are you doing? So it gets a little crazy in my house. Welcome to my podcast. But yeah, so they see it. They see the wound. They see the sadness. They see it. I need you to understand that. They see it. You call them narcissists. You call them, horrible people. You call them a bunch of different names, but it's the same person. No matter how, it's the same person who uses different tactics. That's why we have different names for it. But it's the same spirit. It's the same code. You understand? They go in, they see your weakness. And the crazy part is, I need you to understand this. That person doesn't really know what they're doing. That person, unless they have a certain type of function, which I don't really know about, so I won't get into, they don't even realize to the point where of awareness that they're doing what they're doing because they're getting their wounds met. You understand? Some people have the, please help me, I'm so sad, I just want to be loved wound, like I do or did. And you have the other people who is like, I'm sick of people. What you want? F people. You understand? And then they have this way about them where they want to hurt someone, hurt people. You understand? Not all hurt people, but there are some hurt people that do hurt people. You understand? I'm the type of person, I was the type of hurt person where I went through that. I will never put someone else through that. Do you understand? Then there are other people who are like, I went through it, so you can go through it too. That's the other type of person. Do you understand? So what happens is you have to know who you're with. You have to know who you're with when you're in a relationship with that person. You have to understand because everybody's been hurt. Let's just stop playing this game. Everybody's been hurt at some point by someone in their life. So everyone is walking around with wounds that we need to take care of and codes that we need to rewrite. So once everyone understands that and understands that the people that are standing in front of you and the people who are with you are your mirror of life and what you need to work on. And when we start to finally realize when our body hurts, it's not 101 things that they tell you so they can feed you medicine, so they can feed you an elixir, they can feed you a whole bunch of other stuff. It's hurting because there's something inside of you that needs to be recoded or fixed or just erased altogether. But it takes a lot longer for you to go in, find the bad code, rewrite the code, all that other stuff. Dig up why the code is, why it's happening. Because your body is reacting because something in your life needs to change. It either needs to change or you need to heal from it. You need to understand that it happened, it freaking hurt, and you need to move on from it. You understand? Do the necessary things. Go through the grieving process. A lot of us don't want to go through the grieving process. And honestly, I've been through it. It hurts. So I understand why people don't want to do it. I understand why people don't want to do the energy clearing before they go do the surgery or the taking a pill. I understand. It's quicker. It's quicker, it's easier, it's faster, but guess what? It's going to always come back in a different form. I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but your back hurts. You got muscle relaxers or whatever. Then all of a sudden your knees start fucking hurting. And it's like it's moving. It's moving. Whatever's going on inside of you, it's trying to get your attention. Your body is trying to get your attention because it needs to fix something. It needs to fix something. It needs to recode something, or it needs to just wipe it out altogether. So when you see stuff go wonky with your body, that's not normal. It's not like, oh, it's old age. No, it's not. That's what they tell you, so you don't go look to find out what it is. I saw someone on TikTok yesterday. He was like, people on TikTok are completely different than people who don't watch TikTok. And he's 100% right. Because and YouTube, those are the only two places where you're going to find people like me. You're not going to find me on the news. You're not going to find me on those things. You're going to find me here, because it's like, this is where the healing starts. The healing starts with you. The not being someone's prey, or not being or going, oh, I need someone to protect me. I need someone to protect me. No, you are here to protect you. That's what you're here for. You're here to make sure you are okay. So you need to fix whatever's inside of you so that you can move forward and do what you need to do, and make sure you don't end up in someone's den going, I don't understand how I got here. You understand? Because they see you coming. I know they saw me coming. There was a lot of people that I was looking for a replacement for a mother, and everybody knew it. I was looking for a replacement for a father, and everybody knew it. Everybody knew it. Everybody knew I was looking for a replacement. And guess what? The people who said, oh, I'll be the replacement, they ended up being worse than the parents that I had. Because that's not where my help was supposed to come from. That's not where my love was supposed to come from. My help, my love, the way I feel, how I, move through the world, all that has to come from within. It can't come from somebody else. And that's what all those people taught me. They taught me how to be whole and complete. They taught me that, no, you have to be whole and complete first. Because if you're chasing it, it's going to be like, you chasing it, and it's going to run from you, and it's going to hurt you in the end, because you're going to fall down. You're going to be sick. You're going to be stressed out, all those other things. But when you start within and you're like, no, I may not be where I want to be right now, but I know I'm not where I used to be. And I know for a fact that I'm on success road. You understand? So that's what I want you guys to understand. I want you to understand that there are people out there that hurt people. Those people, yes. But there are people out there that it's like, I was hurt and I never want to see someone else get hurt like that again. And those are the ones that you need to kind of like not gravitate towards, but they're the better fit, because they want to be good to you. They want to help you. They want to be kind. You understand? I know what it's like to wake up and not want to get out of bed, because who loves me? Nobody loves me. Now I get out of bed, I'm like, bitch, I love me. You understand? I love who I am. I am a badass chick, and not badass in a way like, oh, some ghetto ass shit. But no, I own businesses. I make hair oil. I just made a whole batch of hair oil. I love me. So I don't need to chase someone else to love me. And in doing so, then I will find the person, or the person that is supposed to be for me will find me, because I'm just going to be glowing. You understand? Anyway, I got to go hatch my bus. Stay up, stay blessed. I love you guys. Deuces, and I'm out.